Hey guys, Civilord here, back again with another review, and today we'll be taking a look at the MEGO Corp Universal Monsters Frankenstein. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, as I said before, today we are taking a look at Frankenstein. He is part of the Universal Monsters series of figures from the fine folks over at MEGO Corp. That's right, I'm kind of tweaking these intros and not just winging it like I have been with these reviews. Trying to add a little bit of flavor. But, yeah, this is of course the Boris Karloff version of the Frankenstein monster. It's technically Frankenstein's monster, not the guy. Even I know that, and I'm a schmuck. So, with that being said, I'm gonna be quite frank. No pun intended, actually. Perhaps a little bit. I wasn't anticipating on making that pun, but you know what? I did. So, there. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. There is probably a 99.98% chance that there will be no MEGO figures on my top 10 action figures of the year because everyone else is just... But I would not be surprised if you guys do see a top 10 MEGO figures of 2021 video from me at the end of the year because I think there's pretty much enough to fill up a top 10 list. I mean, let's be honest here. We had the Wolfman, the last video. We had the Mask of the Red Death before my semi-hiatus, and then we did Mythic Legions, and then I went back on a hiatus, but they were short. I took about 5-6 days off, so not too shabby. And really, it was just to film and catch up. And then we did, I think before my birthday, was it? We did, or no, it was the week after my birthday, we did Willy Wonka, Mr. Hyde, and the Hammer Dracula, which I think Mr. Hyde was a 2020 release, so that one ain't gonna count. But everything else I've looked at this year, other than the Creature, which sucks because he's a lot bigger. Yeah, the Creature, and then when I get him, the Fly, because I am gonna be doing a review of that in the near to distant future whenever BBTS gets it in. We're definitely gonna have enough to do a top 10 list. Let me tell you what, we got lots of amigos. So taking a look at old Frankenstein as I knock him the hell over because I said I was a schmuck, right? Looks like Boris Karloff. I will say I am getting kind of annoyed with the rubber band thing. I know that's what makes it MEGO, but here's the deal. The big figures have the hinges and the swivels and things. Why can't these? Why you gotta be so hard on me, man? I can't lift his arms up. Okay, this one I can, but some of them I can't. But, look at that head sculpt. That's an amazing likeness for a MEGO figure. That's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Not the most detailed thing ever, but you could tell who it is. I mean, if you don't think that's Boris Karloff, you're either blinder than I am, or you're a schmuck too. I don't know. But he does have the rotation in the head here. He does have the bolts too. The first Frankenstein they did in the Target set of figures did not have these bolts. The shoulders are on swivels, of course. He's got the elbow hinge, and then the wrists do hinge, or swivel and hinge, excuse me. He's got the kind of semi-diaphragm joint, which is kind of like a ball joint, but it kind of isn't, because it doesn't maintain a position for crap, because there's a rubber band in there. Yeah, I do not like the rubber band thing. Or is it a nylon band now? Maybe it's a nylon band, so it'll last longer, but He's got the in and out at the hips as well as forward and back. He's got the hinge at the knee, and then he's even got a little bit of a hinge in the foot. I will say his platform shoes make him a little tricky to stand, but you can do it. You can do it, and they're kind of hollow at the bottom. I kind of wish they were just like solid rubber, add a little weight to his feet, but you can get him to stand easy enough. He looks good, though. He looks really good. Really good. I love how this guy came out. I love it. I'm going to double tap the camera so I can see what I'm doing here. Get him a little bit more centered. Or off-centered, that works too. Gee whiz. I need to just put like a piece of white duct tape here. It's like, this is the center of the freaking thing. We got the creature. Jeez. That's another reason I hate the rubber band. They always doing weird sex positions when you're not looking. There you go. There's the creature. Aforementioned creature. Starting to get Mad Monster Party vibes now. Because we got the monster and we got the creature. It was actually the creature referred to as such in that movie. And we got the Wolfman, although the werewolf in that movie had more of a snout and a tail, I think. But got Mr. Lon Chaney Jr. So now you can have Frankenstein versus the Wolfman, which I actually have seen. I have seen that movie. Good movie. Check out my review of these two. Haven't already. Well, this guy was the other day. The creature was quite a while ago. That was way back during the winter. Good times. Geez, where are my two regulars? There they are. Get over here. Get over here! We got Spawn from Mortal Kombat, speaking of which. Mortal Kombat 11, I should say. Should reiterate on that. And then we got Brother Mandibulus, mascot of the channel. He's like all the way over here. Join the party. There you go. I can't get stuff on screen today. There you go. There he is next to Spawn and Mandibulus. Mandibulus. As I said before, Belphegor is not going to replace Brother Mandibulus as the channel mascot or the size comparison. I have a little bit more attachment to Mandibulus because he was the first one I ever bought. That's, in a nutshell, that's Frankenstein. I mean, he's got the nice kind of black outfit going on. Would have been nice to get the shackles. Kinky. But yeah, I'm be honest with you. If you would have told me a couple of years ago that this was the same company that was doing the Facts of Life and the Brady Bunch and the I Dream of Jeannie and the Charlie's Angels crap that was cluttering pegs at Target, I would have laughed at your face so hard. I just would have laughed at your face so hard. I probably would have passed out because did anyone anticipate this? Did anybody anticipate this? I didn't. I sure as hell didn't, because that Target stuff was just terrible. And if you like it, that's fine, but it seems to me like nobody did. Like, people were so over it. I think the Cheers figures did okay, but it's like, yeah, let's make a bunch of figures based off of 80s sitcoms in a doll style. I'm really surprised they didn't go out. I'm really surprised MEGO didn't go out. They're kicking, they're pumping out lots of stuff. I'm guessing someone else took over because they got their asses in gear this year. They were pumping out really solid stuff almost every month now, and that's something I can only say really about Hot Wheels. But with that being said, that's pretty much all I gotta say about Frankenstein here. It looks like Boris Karloff, acts like Boris Karloff, talks like Boris. Okay, it doesn't do all that, but it's a very solid representation of the Boris Karloff Frankenstein monster, because it's the monster, not the guy. And I think it's one of the better, cheaper options. I think there is a NECA Ultimate coming out, which I'm going to hold out and buy the colored version. I think the black and white version's the first one coming out, but there is going to be a colored version later on, so I will pick that up. Take a look at that in the distant future. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews like this one. Again, we're going back to the format we were doing before, with the MEGO video every other day, because I still have a crap load of these to get through, and I have more on the way. I might even take a look at the Headless Horseman, the Mummy, and the Phantom of the Opera, the older figures. I also got Pennywise. I never did take a look at him either. So I got some older figures we could be taking a look at as well. Trying to think. I still need to pick up Freddy Krueger now that I think about it. He was one I didn't pick up when I saw him at Target. Stared me in the face quite a few times. Never bought it though. Not quite sure why. Oh yeah, because I'm a schmuck. And as always, don't forget to hit me up on Instagram over at Overlord Productions for live unboxing videos. And in case you miss them, I do upload them to my IGTV so you can watch them in their full train wreck glory. That's right. I haven't done one in a while though, so I think the last one I did was Baraka and Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat 11. Speaking of Mortal Kombat. Anyone else see that movie? I thought it was a good movie. Watch it with my good buddy T-Biz. Shout out to T-Biz. But also, don't forget to leave a comment section below. Let me know if you like this figure, if you want this figure, if you're jonesing for this figure, or if you're going to pass on this figure. I think if you're into Universal Monsters, you will like this, and you should definitely pick it up. But that's just my opinion. I know there are better options out there, but this is, a $20 figure? It's not too bad. Not too bad. But as always, don't forget to keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is, especially when I screw up my outro again. I gotta figure out how to do this again. I'm a little rusty after my little staycations, as it were. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later.